Good morning. Today what I'm going to show you are the things that I do every morning to make sure that my brain's working, that my energy is high, and that I'm digesting things and not, all over the place. So, first thing I do every morning is I take some hot water. I've already heated this up in the tea kettle. Let it cool down for a little bit. Squeeze it with some lemon, and then I'll put some cayenne in there too. What that's good for is getting the digestive system going, for getting some enzymes in for the day, and just get your body ready for food that you're about to eat. Then I take a ton of supplements and vitamins. Some of the ones I take, these are my vegan vegetarian vitamins. You can get everything you need in a vegetarian diet as long as you're eating lots of dark leafy green vegetables. When you eat meat, you can get all those B vitamins and protein in one place because meat tends to have them all in one place, whereas when you're eating a vegetarian diet, you need to get them from several different vegetables and you need to plan accordingly, which I normally do, but just in case I don't have the time, I'll take B complex, which has B12, well, not B12, it has B1, B2, B6, and folic acid, which are some essential B vitamins, especially for brain functioning. And then I also take a separate B12. B12 you can also get naturally in miso and chlorella and some blue algae, but just in case I don't have access to those things through the day. So B12, it's backwards, but that's cool. And B complex, which has all the B vitamins in one place. Next thing I take is I will take about a quarter of a teaspoon of glutamine and about 2 probiotics. These are in capsules. I crack them open and I put them in water with the quarter to half teaspoon of glutamine. This is actually something that a wonderful nutritionist named Barbara Mendez taught me. You should check out her blog. It's listed below. And what it does is this is part of the gut healing process. So I've taken tons of antibiotics in my lifetime before I learned more about the dangers of them and all the natural ways that you can heal yourself. And what that does is, along with killing whatever bad bacteria is in there, it also kills all the good bacteria that's in your stomach. Now what happens with that is your food can't digest properly. Bad bacteria, bad yeast that's in your stomach ends up being uncontrolled because the good bacteria isn't in there keeping it in check. So what the probiotics do is that's just good bacteria, billions of them, just that you're putting straight in there. And what the glutamine does is that when you're eating all these foods that don't digest properly, they start scratching against the sides of your intestine. And what glutamine does is it helps rebuild that intestinal lining that got destroyed. So glutamine and Gyrodophalus probiotics. Recommended. Then a couple more things I do. L-tyrosine. You don't need ADD. You don't need Adderall. All you can use is L-tyrosine. I used to take Adderall for my ADD, and it made me crazy. I was yelling at people. I was kicking things and doing other mean things. And the reason why is because although Adderall does have things that help increase the production of dopamine, it also has amphetamines, which is kind of like speed. I'm just saying. And what that does, it just makes you crazy. And what this does is it also helps the production of dopamine, which is a good thing, especially if you have ADD, but it also doesn't have all those speed-like qualities that make you crazy. So go for tyrosine. I take about 2 every day. And then I'll take NAC. This is good for lessening the production of mucus in the stomach, in the throat, relieving congestion. And also what it does is it helps for rebuilding skin cells. So for me, I used to have really bad blotchy skin. I had vitiligo for a while, and I still have some of it, but so much of it has gone away since taking this stuff. So if you have any skin issues, any congestion issues, NAC. It's an amino acid, so also if you're not eating a lot of meat, this may help to give you some of the amino acids that you feel like you may be missing. Last 2 things are I take a multi-enzyme every day. Every food that's difficult to digest, your body produces enzymes for. I just take a multi-enzyme to make sure that, give my body a break from producing its own enzymes and make sure that everything that I'm eating can be digested properly. And I've written about this before, olive leaf. Just helps with sickness. Just make sure I don't get sick. And I've only been sick for 2 days out of this whole year, so it's been working. I used to get sick pretty much once every 2 weeks. So, big improvement. I think that's it. And thank you for watching, and my video just froze. Alright, sorry about that. Okay.